Hello, welcome to Quail's Knitting Nest. My name is Joy.
And I'm Janet. Hello.
Welcome to the end of February. Well, you'll probably be seeing this at the beginning of March, but we're recording the end of February and it is
60 degrees.
20 degrees above normal today.
No snow. It's great.
Yeah, it's super nice outside, although it just feels weird to be so warm in February.
Yeah, Joy didn't have a jacket or gloves or hat on like she usually does.
I'm usually all bundled up because I'm a cold person. I always have my hat and gloves and scarf on. Today, none of that. But I still have my turtleneck.
Yes, you do.
Not quite ready to let go of that. We'll see how much it warms up this afternoon.
Yes. We have a giveaway today, but I think we're going to hold off until the end, or do you want to do it now?
We'll do it at the end.
Okay.
Yep.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. 1,000 subscribers. Woo!
So what do you have on there, Joy? It looks like a nice spring sweater, actually.
It is. I decided since it was so nice outside, I would wear my spring sweater, which I made a year ago. This is called the Nordique Swing by Veronik, Avery. Its buttons are just in the center here, and then it flares out at the bottom, and it has this nice lace pattern all over it. I made it with yarn from Spencer Hill. It's called Faith, and I have to say I'm not happy.
Oh, you're not?
It is pilling like crazy. I don't know if you can see.
Yes, you do. Oh, dear.
I've only worn it a couple of times, and before I wore it at the knit out this year, and before the knit out I gleaned the whole thing, and already
it's back.
Yeah, it's.
Is that 100% wool?
It is. It's 100% wool, and it's a soft. It doesn't say what type of wool it is, but it's a soft wool, and it's pilling like crazy, and I'm very disappointed. It's almost as bad, or maybe as bad, as my Birkin yarn.
Oh, yes.
So.
Oh, what a shame. All that work. It's,
Yes.
Well, you don't buy that again, that's for sure.
I will not. Of course, she doesn't vend down here anymore. She's from New York. I think she vends online, but she hasn't been in. I bought this at a show, I think at Knitter's Day Out one year. Mm-hmm. And what do you have on? This is so soft.
I think I made this. I was trying to remember. At least 15 years ago.
Oh, wow, has it been that long?
Yes, it has. Because I made it when I was working at the Yarn Gallery, and I've been out of there for 10 years. And I know I made it before, way before I left. Wow. But this is, I'm sure, a pattern that thousands of people have made. It's the Easy Folded Poncho by Churchmouse Patterns. And it's not available on Ravelry.
You got to go to the Churchmouse site.
You have to go to the Churchmouse website. And now you could they'll mail you a paper copy or you get the PDF. But at the time, I bought the beautiful printed pattern from the yarn shop.
Oh.
Like I did most of my patterns at that time. Mm-hmm. So I made this with Shabui Silk Cloud and Shabui Sema, which is a wool. So the Silk Cloud is,
I just want to pet you.
I know it, and it feels wonderful. Oh, the Silk Cloud is mohair and silk, and I think it has a lot of silk content. You could even see like the shininess a little bit. So it's double stranded. I'm not really sure what it asked for, but I know at the yarn shop we were doing it in these two fabrics. I mean, it's just light as air. I just love it. It's basically just a big rectangle, and there's one seam on the right here on the side.
Oh yeah.
There's one seam, and I think I made it longer, so you could adjust it. I wanted more drape. I didn't want it to be tight. So when I first made it, also, I did pick up stitches around the neck because the pattern gives you the option of putting a cowl on it, and I knit a cowl, but the cowl was too high and it irritated my neck because, well, basically I don't wear turtlenecks anymore, so there's no protection on my neck. So I took the cowl off, which was not an easy task, I have to tell you that.
With the mohair especially, yeah.
But so it's much more comfortable and wearable now for me. And then I had a lot of yarn left over, so I came up with the idea. You could see how it doesn't cover well, I actually have gray on, so you probably can't see, but it ends here and ends here. So I don't know what made me do this, but I just did a swatch, took my stitches per inch and measured around my wrist and around my upper arm, and I kind of just made my own pattern in stockinette stitch, knitting around. And I did a little bit of ribbing on the bottom and on the top, and I wear them like this. So I'll go over well, it will go all the way up here, but today I have a heavier top on. But anyway, it covers my arms where the poncho ends, because I wore it a couple times and my arms were, and I thought, I have this yarn left over. I should just make myself a pair of arm warmers. So that's what I did. I didn't want so.
That's ingenious. That's great.
Cute sesh.
Yeah.
And then.
Quick change.
Oh. Of course, this is another favorite pattern. This is the Sophie scarf by PetiteKnits. I just love this. I have to make more of these. I really, really do. They're good for gifts too. I'll take it off. It's easier to show. This is the shape. You start at one end, increasing, and it has a nice I-cord edge. It's just all garter stitch. And then at some point you start to decrease. And what I did is I weighed my yarn. So that was at the halfway point. It's 100 grams, so 50 grams. So when I got to like 49 grams, then I started decreasing again. So my scarf is actually, I would say, it came out about 3 inches longer than the pattern. Because the pattern is really short. Because it just shows it tied right here at the neck, and I didn't want that. I wanted it to drape a little. And this is Toad Hollow yarn.
Nice.
It's DK weight, and it's 100% superwash merino. And the name of the colorway is Where the Crawdads Sing. So I did have this for a while. I know they don't make it anymore. In fact, I'm not even sure if they're selling yarn again. They might be. They took a break, but I always loved their yarns. Ordered from them and bought them at the New Jersey fiber and wool thing. But
now,
I enjoy wearing this.
Are the increases on both sides, so it goes like this, or is it
one side?
One side. Okay.
Just one side. Yeah. It rounds out a little bit on the one side. So I love it, and I like wearing it down further like this.
Yeah.
But
and
that's
it covers
a great
the
pattern.
back here now.
Yeah. And they also have a Sophie shawl, the same.
So
design.
this takes less than one skein, right?
I just used one skein.
You did you use the whole skein?
Mostly all, because like I said, I weighed it and just use half for the increases and half for the decreases.
Do you know how many skeins the shawl uses?
No, I don't. I think it's 2 though.
I'm
the I-cord edge is always nice.
Yeah.
It's always a nice detail.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had finished my rainbow dip one, and it was sort of similar, increasing, but I guess because your middle section is short, so then it decreases right away.
It does. It's not.
Mine, it kind of looks, I don't know, I guess it looks okay with the increases.
No, it does. Mine does that too, but not as much. It's not as wide.
Yeah, mine's wider, and I did my increases maybe a little faster. I did them every 4 rows instead of every 6. And
I don't remember. I made it when the pattern first came out, so I can't remember. I don't remember.
This is also one skein, but it's fingering. So it came out like 6 feet long or something, like more normal scarf length.
Yeah.
And I made it wide because I prefer wide scarves so that I can tuck my turtleneck in the back underneath and not have any bare skin showing, and then I can wrap it so that one wrap will come down like this, and I could wrap it twice if I wanted to, if it was cold or whatever.
I think that's what I like about this too, because the wider section is at the back of my neck.
Yeah.
And it feels good on the back of my neck.
Yeah.
But it's narrower here, and it's so comfortable. I find it very, very comfortable.
So if I wrapped it twice, it would come like, I could even tie it in the front if I wrap it twice.
Yeah.
And then I can Snuggle up when I'm cold. So this is I like this length.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yeah.
Versatile. And I'm really happy with my dips. This was Cape May fiber yarn. Just their regular sock base. Oh, and if you want to see the back side, it's basically a mess, but there, it's the back side. But that was super fun to make.
Very
I
pretty.
really enjoyed that.
Did you mention again what you did with the stitch pattern? Barbara Walker's?
The stitch pattern is called Shell Dip Stitch.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
From Barbara Walker's second Treasury of knitting patterns.
Yeah, I like that.
And it looks good with a solid color too, but I think the rainbows just really
definitely, yeah.
Brings out the rainbows. So nice. Put this back in my. Oh, I have my. There we go. Cape May Fiber. Cape May Fiber Company was the yarn that I used for that one. Yeah, we got
our bags. My favorite. I just love this. From Rhinebeck last year.
Yeah. And what else do you have?
Socks. I have socks. What else do I knit? That's all I have time for, it seems. I finished my Manos del Uruguay Alegria, the navy pink and white.
Very nice.
I love these. Oh my gosh, they feel so good. I can't wait to wear them. I've been wearing all my hand knit socks that I've been showing you every week. I just love these. Soft.
They are really soft.
They feel so good. And I started another pair. The same thing, 64 stitches, 2x2 rib on the cuff, stockinette stitch, Joy's pattern. Same one I use all the time that fits perfectly.
What?
And this
yarn
is,
Oh.
this is, I have one done, the second one started. This is Lang Yawal, I think it's pronounced Yawal Color Action. This is oldie. This is from my stash. It's made in Switzerland. It's 75 new wool superwash and 25 nylon. I don't know if anybody has these in their stash. I'm not sure if they still make it. And even I like because it gave the picture of how it knit up on the back.
Because you always look at the ball and you wonder,
Yes.
how is this going to come out?
So it's like a denim-y background, which I like for jeans.
Yeah.
But it has brown and turquoise and navy. Green. A little bit of green too.
Yeah.
So that's my current sock on my needles. Which, oh, I could show the ball, what it looks like too. You would never know from this.
Right.
And it does come with the extra spool of yarn.
Did you use it?
No, because I forgot. I wanted to. Oh, here it is. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Which you should use. You could use to reinforce the heel and toe. But I forgot. I zipped right through this sock and forgot all about using it.
I actually just reinforced the toe on a pair of socks that I have made out of wildfoot, brown sheep wildfoot, and it was starting to get really worn right on the big toe. And I went back and reinforced it because the rest of the sock is still in really good shape.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking of doing something with that too. So you just stitched along the
on the inside.
Kitchener on the inside. I was thinking of doing that. My heel never wears out. In fact, the more I wear my socks, they seem to felt a little. They get thicker. But the toe you do need from all that.
I have one pair that the heel's wearing, and actually I just got rid of that pair. They're only 10 years old.
Well, I figured was really good.
Yeah, I figured it was okay. They had done their duty. I did have a pair of socks as well.
You could tell we like knitting socks. Yeah. I can't stop knitting. I don't know. I just
I didn't bring
socks.
my sock blockers.
But you want mine?
Yeah, sure. I have a friend whose birthday is March 17th.
She doesn't watch this, does she?
She does not watch this.
Okay.
Her birthday is March 17th. and she considers herself an honorary Irish woman. So I made her this yarn. I made her these socks using the yarn that I bought at the Knit Out. This is the duck fibers.
Really nice yarn. Feels nice. Wow. I love it.
Then this green color is called green pine. And I searched on Ravelry for a shamrock sock pattern, and there were none there that I really liked. So I went to my physical library on the shelf by my desk and looked through some of my stitch dictionaries, and I found this pattern from Mary Jane Mucklestone's book, Fair Isle Knitting Stitches, whatever it's called. And I did it because I work my socks top down. I did the chart bottom up, and my shamrocks were upside down on this sock. So on this sock, I turned the book upside down.
Oh, yes.
And knit the pattern upside down so that they show up right side up on the sock.
Okay.
And I think they make a cute pair, one with shamrocks down and one shamrocks up.
And the other connection is this friend and Joy went to Ireland last year
Yes.
together. So this is a nice
follow up
memento.
to that. Yeah. And then I had so much yarn left over because especially of the light gray color,
what did you do?
that I made a hat to go with.
Yes. Very cute.
This time I alternated the shamrocks up and down and up and down.
What size needle did you use? Your stitches are really tiny. What did you use?
One.
You used a 1 1/2 too.
I did.
Very nice. Oh my gosh. She will be thrilled. Very, very nice.
So
This feels really good.
It's very nice yarn. Very
and is
soft.
is it 80-20 or what is it? It's really nice.
This is 80% merino,
80,
20% nylon. And that's all it says. 400 yards, 100 grams. 4 ply.
And duck fibers is a local.
From
Dyer.
Linfield, as I found out.
For us.
Yeah.
Re-
So I'm
They're
excited
beautiful.
to give this to her.
my
March
gosh.
17th is coming
She'll
up
love
soon.
it. She will love it. That's neat.
And I have one other finished object. Last month I showed my first square or hexagon for my Persian Dreams afghan.
That's beautiful.
The pattern is by Jenise Hope. So this is the first one, and I finished the second one. So this is what the second one looks like. I used the same yarn. Here, you hold this one.
The Kauni.
Yes. And see how different they turned out.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
It is. It's beautiful.
Depending on where you start in the ball.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I'm using, the Kauni or however you say it. Effektgarn. So I have 2 down, 22 to go.
Oh, you'll do it. You got that cabled afghan done so quickly.
I wanted to show, I got the latest issue of Interweave Knits, which is spring 2024. And it came with a special cover on it announcing this is the last issue. No more print magazine.
That's sad.
So instead, now what they're doing is they have a Knits Makers Club, which you can join online. And because I have the subscription, I get the first 3 months free to the Makers Club. Which is fine, but I will probably let it expire because I'm a print person. I like to see, well, it's not like you can touch and feel, but to have the magazine in your hands and turn the pages, I enjoy that tactile experience.
But there aren't too many magazines left.
No, there are not.
Is Vogue still? Vogue Knitting?
I guess. I mean, I don't ever get it.
I know, I don't either.
So I don't know.
They don't carry the magazines. They used to carry them in Wegmans, our supermarket. They have no knitting magazines. There's a limited selection at Barnes & Noble. Last time I looked.
Yeah.
They have...
Is there still like creative knitting?
No. Mm-mm.
And there's the ones
There's
you can
another one
get...
that comes in plastic. I think it's from England. I'm not sure. But you can't look at the magazine.
Oh, because it's
wrapped
sealed
in plastic.
Oh, that's too bad.
I won't buy it if I can't look at it.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you
don't
want to know what
what's
you're
in it.
getting. Yeah.
And it's expensive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there's the ones you can get in the yarn stores like Lena. Or
Right.
I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but
the other one just
Pom-pom.
stopped. That's it.
Yeah.
They're finished too.
They're done too. Yeah. So there
boy.
must not be a market for it.
No.
Anyway, I really like this issue. I highlighted a bunch of ones that I like in here. This one is the cover sweater called Abersold Top by Rachel Brockman. I really like that with the lace.
Is that fingering? Probably is. Doesn't say. Looks like fingering.
Yeah, I'd have to look it up. It's a wool pop, which is a fingering, yeah. Another lacy pullover called the Baycrest Pullover by Kirsten Joel. That's made with a cotton yarn. I think that's pretty. And this is probably my favorite in the whole magazine. I really like this one. This cardigan called the Charrington Cardigan by Therese Chinowet.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Very pretty. And this is a cute shell, although I don't really make summer tops too much, but this is the Dowling Top by Blazenka Simic Burrow. I like that pattern. It's pretty. And this is cute, although I'd probably never make it. I do like it though. What's it called? Arrington Tea by Donna Eston. And this one's knit sideways. Well, not really into horizontal stripes, but
yeah.
It gives you that different look having the stitches go sideways instead of up and down. And then the last one I really like is this wrap, the Sumner Shawl it's called, by Nadia Stallings. Very pretty lace edging on there. There's a lot of nice things in this last issue. I'm so sad.
That's a shame.
But that's the end of an era. So what are you working on?
Well, socks, as usual. And I have a few more, 3 more inches of my sweater
lot
done.
More, actually,
I
since our last
love
podcast.
working on it. So now that I'm home, I was in Tucson, Arizona last week. Had a great time. And, but I did no knitting for 2 weeks. So
you're busy.
That's why I didn't make progress, but I have to get this done. This is going to be my priority now for sure. I said that last time, but then I didn't have the time to do it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I just love it.
Yeah.
And it's Pressed Flowers cardigan I'm making by Amy Christoffers. And it's Battenkill Fibers sport weight yarn. It's my background. From New York State. All from New York State, it says. All sourced. And that's Coriadel. And this is Feederbrook sport weight, BFL. Really not much now. I'm into the real.
Yeah.
I kind of wish there was more color to it. The brightest thing is the turquoise, because then there's shades of beige and peach that really blend into each other.
Yeah.
But I still like it. It's pretty. And you can't really see, there's a little bit of rose, but it's just in that one spot here.
Oh, right before
here.
the teal.
Yeah, right there.
It still looks nice, though.
I love
like
it.
how it's shading the flowers.
I do too. It's so much fun to do. I just love mosaic. That's the thing.
I have 2 works in progress. The first one is I've started another scarf.
That's really pretty with that stitch pattern.
This is called My So-Called Scarf by ImagiKnit Design Team. This is an old pattern. It's a free pattern that I'd been wanting to make for literally years. I can't even tell you how long this pattern's been around, but
Is it on Ravelry? Is it still there?
The pattern is on their website, but there's a page on Ravelry for it and there's a bazillion projects.
What's the name of it?
My So-Called Scarf.
Looks like
there are 6,000 projects on Ravelry for this pattern.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it's still free.
It's a herringbone stitch. It looks like this on the right side, and then the wrong side looks like a regular pearl background. But as you can see, it lays flat. It doesn't curl on the edges, which is really nice.
I knew that looked familiar. It's made in Wool Classica by Manos, still Uruguay.
Mm-hmm.
And the pattern, we had this sample in the yarn shop when I worked there because we had that yarn.
Oh,
I knew it looked familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6,080 projects. Wow.
It's a lot.
Wow.
It's just a 2-row repeat. So it's pretty, once you learn the stitch, it's pretty easy.
Here's the picture on. Here's one of the pictures on.
And I am using Marianated yarns
Mm-hmm.
for this. The colorway is called Forest Scape. It's like forest green, maroon, orangey brown, sort of foresty colors. And it's DK weight. I'm doing it on size, I think I'm using a size 10.5 needle. The fabric is really dense. All of these crossovers make the fabric really dense, and I wanted to be able to have it be a drapey scarf. So it's DK yarn, but I'm using a size 10.5 needle. And the base is called Cooper NSW-BFL. 100% non-superwash BFL. 246 yards per 100 grams.
So that's DK. That's
Yeah.
what I was wondering. Because the pattern calls for Aaron.
It does.
I thought it looked bigger. Yeah.
And it has you do it on bigger needle, like size 11.
11, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's adaptable, see?
Yeah. I think the pattern has you cast on 32-ish stitches, and I did like 42 to add a little bit of, I wanted I think I'm working 6 inches here.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a nice wide scarf. And I'm not quite finished my first skein yet. I have 2 skeins.
That's pretty. See the colors.
Yeah.
Really well like that. That's pretty. Marinated, huh?
Yep.
She's a vendor at New Jersey and
Sheep and Fiber.
Sheep and Fiber Festival.
And I think I bought this yarn at Leesport.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes around.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's from Maryland.
I don't know.
Maybe Maryland.
I thought it was New Jersey. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
And then I have one other work in progress. I am making a cardigan, a spring-ish cardigan.
It's my favorite yarn. No.
So this is what the stitch pattern looks like. It's cables and lace. So I finished the fronts and the back. And now I need to do the sleeves. And the pattern is called The Heavenly Blue Cardigan by Candace Eisner Strick. And I am using Juniper Moon Zoe, which Janet hates because it's so splitty, which it is splitty, but I really like the fabric that you get from this yarn.
It's a heavy cotton.
It's linen.
Cotton and linen.
Yeah, 60% cotton, 40% linen.
It's heavy.
But you throw it in the washer and the dryer, and it comes out feeling so nice.
Oh, okay.
Because I have I have another cardigan made out of this yarn, and I
pullover too.
Really like it. Yeah, summer top, the short sleeve summer top, which I really like. And it's such easy care.
Mm-hmm. Is that a pattern on Ravelry?
No, this is from the book called Beyond Wool.
Oh, okay. Oh,
it's an older book.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't look on Ravelry to
I haven't
see if
seen her name in a long time.
Yeah,
that's what I was wondering.
I didn't look to see if it's available elsewhere or if
Mm-hmm.
it's just still in the book.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll put a link, if you can get it, I'll put a link in the description box. So I think a question for this week would be, are you working on any spring knits? And if so, what?
We really like to hear this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We like to get comments.
We do.
We had quite a few last time.
And we have our drawing for our 100 subscriber giveaway. So we put the names in this rather large soup bowl. Is that what it is? A soup bowl?
Mm-hmm. My Polish pottery.
So we're going to pull a name from, we're doing this old school. We don't have a fancy app.
No. Random number generator.
All right. So
whatever they do.
Let's see. Who is our winner?
Oh.
Louisa Martin, 5645. So Louisa Martin, 5645.
And we know.
Send us an email at quailsknittingnest@gmail.com.
I'm pretty sure she's from Philadelphia.
Oh, a local person.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just quickly review what it is we're sending out. We have one skein of Cascade 220 in this lovely purple color. And we have one skein of yarn from our local farmer, Red Rope Farm, from her Tunis sheep. And we have this little one skein project bag from our friend Anna, who does knot napping. And she makes all these cute little bags.
Congratulations, Louisa.
Congratulations.
If you're the Louisa I think you are, I know you're a great knitter.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I know you.
Oh, okay. All right. So send us an email, quailsknittingnest@gmail.com, and send us your address so that we can ship this out to you.
And thank you for commenting.
Yes, thank you for your comments. And that's a wrap. Yep.
Enjoy the nice weather.
Yes.
Looks like it's going to continue.
Get ready for spring. It's on its way.
March is coming in like a lamb.
So far, yep, that's true.
Get your spring knitting going or finish your projects like I have to do. So I could wear my cardigan sweater and your cotton sweater.
Yep.
We'll be ready.
Yep. My cotton sweater will be ready for the spring.
Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and I guess we'll see you next month.
Yes.
Okay.
See you in about a month.
Bye.
Bye.